Good afternoon, dear students. Today we are going to study about the structure of synapse. What is synapse? So before that, let me introduce you to the concept what is synapse. In previous lecture, we learned about the structure of neuron. And if you remember over there, I told you that the electrical impulse or the nerve impulse, it generates or it is taken by the dendrites and then sent to the cell body, and from cell body it is sent to the longest part of the cell, that is axon, and then to the nerve endings. Okay, and where the nerve endings are terminating, there they are just in proximity to another neurons, dendrites. Okay, and then a sort of relay race goes on. The dendrites of the another neuron, they are going to receive it, they receive the electrical impulse and then send it through the body to the another neuron with the help of nerve ending. So how this transport or transfer of electrical signal takes place, or if I say nerve impulse. Okay, so we are going to study about synapse. What is synapse? It is the functional junction, the words that I am using. Functional junction. What is junction? It is the functional junction between neurons. Between neurons. So, functional junction between neurons is known as synapse. Okay, so what is it? It is actually the point of contact between the terminal branches of the axon of one neuron with the dendrites of another neuron. Again I am speaking. It is the point of contact between the terminal branches of the axon of one neuron and with the dendrite of the other neuron. Okay, so there is no cytoplasmic connection, means they are not connected to each other with the help of cytoplasm. Instead, it is just like a impulse is transmitted. The impulse is transmitted across this synapse. See, this synapse I am talking about. Okay, across this synapse, the nerve impulse is transmitted to the dendrite of the other neuron. Okay, it is not like they are in contact with each other. They do not touch each other. They have a little bit gap. Okay, so here in this gap only, the nerve impulse jumps from this nerve ending and transferred to the dendrite of the other neuron. Okay, so at the nerve synapse, what happens? The axon terminal comes in very close proximity. It comes very near to the dendron terminal of another neuron. See, it is very close to the dendrite of the other neuron. Okay, one neuron, its nerve ending, and this nerve ending is very close to the dendrite of the other neuron. Okay, now here what happens? Axon terminal is expanded into this knob-like structure. Okay, it is just like proliferated, or it is just swollen-like structure formed, and this is known as the nerve ending. Okay, in this nerve ending or these knobs, nerve ending knobs like structure, they contain what? They contain lots and lots of mitochondria. Why? Again, because lots and lots of energy has to be consumed, because this traveling of impulse through the neuron is an energy consuming process. Okay, lots and lots of energy is being consumed here. That's why mitochondria are required to generate the power in the form of ATPs. Okay, So here what happens, the dendrite terminal, this one, it has some active sites. As you can see, these dot-like structures that I am showing, these have some active sites. This dendron of the or dendrite of the another neuron. What actually happens when the nerve impulse is coming through the axon and comes in this nerve ending, it is taken in by these what do we call them? We call them synaptic clefts. Sorry, synaptic cleft is this. These vesicles, okay? These vesicles, they take in the impulse and then they pass it to this synaptic cleft, which is cleft. In Hindi we call it like darar, okay? So synaptic cleft is filled with a fluid through which this impulse is relayed to the dendrite of the other neuron. And what happens over here? These active sites, they take in this nerve impulse. And you will be surprised to know that these nerve impulse, they are like signals, electrical signals. Okay, so here what happens, these are taken as neurotransmitters. We call them these messengers or these messages. They are in the form of some impulse. This impulse, they are passed on to the next neuron in the form of what? Either it is passed on to the next neuron, or it is passed on to the gland, or it is passed on to any other part of the body, or maybe any organ. So it is passed in the form of neurotransmitters. What do we call them? Neurotransmitters. Okay, fine. So what are they? They are chemical secreted by axon for transmission of impulse. Okay, so the electrical signals are actually in this part are converted into neurotransmitters, and these neurotransmitters, they carry on this signal and pass it on to the dendrite of the other neuron. Okay, so in this way what happens, the nerve impulse is traveling across the neurons, and because it is traveling only in one direction, it's only one way traffic. Okay, not like that reverse can happen. It will be always from one neuron nerve ending to the dendrite of the other neuron, or maybe the other part wherever it is terminating. Just like it can be muscles, it can be glands, okay, or any other organ. Okay, so the neurotransmitter molecules, they diffuse across this synaptic cleft, okay, and it is diffused to the another dendron. Okay, so it is only because one way, it is not going to move to backwards. It acts just like the work of valve. Okay, valves, they open only in one direction, and if backflow is there, then the valves, they close. So the same thing is happening here also. So these transmitters, these neurotransmitters, are diffused from nerve ending to the dendron of the other neuron, okay, or dendrites. We call them dendron also, we call them dendrites also. So this neurotransmitter is secreted only on one side of the gap. It can never be backwards. That's why, and on which side? It is from axon to the dendrite of the other neuron. So in this way what happens? Impulse travel across the neurons only in one direction. Only in one direction. Okay, that is from axon of one neuron to dendron of other neuron through a synapse. So let us again recapitulate what is synapse. Synapse is the functional junction between neurons. Why we are saying functional junction? Junction means that it is the starting point for something and maybe that terminating point for something. Okay, so either the termination takes place here, just like if the if the neurons are ending in some particular organ or in some glands or in our skin, okay, so or it can generate, it can pass on to the another part also. So that's why we are saying junction. And why functional? Because it is a very active process is taking place here, means transfusion, or if I say diffusion of the neurotransmitters, okay, from one to the another. So what is synapse? It is the functional junction between the nerve ending of one neuron and the dendrite of the another neuron, okay, through which the electrical signal in the form of nerve impulse is passed on from one neuron to the another neuron. And in this way the relay, it's just like a relay race. You might have seen what happens in relay race. Some players, they stand at a gap and one baton is there, so we can take that baton as here the electrical signal. So it is being taken by one of the athlete and then passed on to the another. So this athlete is going to pass on to the another, and it is in this way a series of relay, okay. So same is happening here also. The impulse is being transferred or is being sent from one part to the other part of the neuron. So this is how we can discuss about the synapse. So again, synapse is the functional junction between two neurons. So what is the task for today? Draw the structure of synapse and explain how the electrical signal moves from one neuron to the another neuron.